Hello and welcome to another episode on the Public Global. I am Ajay Prakash. As it is often said, history keeps repeating itself. Our generation today, which is in the 60s and the 70s, have really seen it all. The shortages of the 1960s, the Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan Nara of Lal Bahadur Shastri, the food shortages, the 65 war, the 71 war, and then the emergency of Indira Gandhi. The JP movement, the squabbling Janata Party, and the comeback of Indira Gandhi. The Khalistani movement, Operation Blue Star, the assassination of Indira Gandhi, and then a few years when Rajiv Gandhi came, we saw India starting to use some kind of technology. It's actually after 2000 that we really saw some kind of stability. Though in between, when PV Narasimha Rao was there, it was actually Manmohan Singh who brought India back on track. And then in 2014, Modi happened to this country. Now, after almost 10 years of Modi rule, I am forced to now ask myself this question: am I losing hope in India? There was an article written by Andy Mukherjee in November 2020 in Bloomberg. I'm giving the link here. I suggest you read it once. In these 10 years of Modi rule, a disturbing arbitrariness has crept into policy making. Institutions have decayed and the economy's structural deficiencies have worsened. More so, the data has vanished from the scene altogether. So you really don't know what is happening within the government. Our education system, which was once a backbone of our country, especially in the 60s, 70s, and 80s and 90s, has seen a major decay. Our younger generation is being wooed away by the falsehood of a Hindu Rashtra, and they are really losing their ears following the policy of the RSS and the BJP. We are seeing a political system where telling lies is no big deal. It's just a jumla, right from the Prime Minister down to every minister in the Modi cabinet doesn't shy away from telling lies, outright lies. The one thing that they have lost is accountability. No one is accountable in the Modi government. No one has ever resigned. Never they will resign. There can be hundreds of train accidents. There can be hundreds of terrorist attacks in our country, but no one is accountable. Before I proceed further, a request to all our viewers that if you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, kindly do so. And if you like our programs, please share it among your friends. Thank you. So, in today's episode, let's review who are those people who are managing this country, who are at the helm of the affairs, under which the Pahalgam incident has happened. They have not taken responsibility, but we'll try to see whether they were accountable. Much of the propaganda on Kashmir has been peddled by none other than our Prime Minister and our Home Minister Amit Shah. They both think that they had a magic wand in their hand, and as soon as they came to power in 2014, everything will suddenly become honky dory in Kashmir. Especially after the demonetization, they claim they have broken the back of terrorism, and then after the abrogation of Article 370, of course, that was the best thing to ever happen in our country. Terrorism suddenly vanished. However, the data from their own government said otherwise. This is data which I am showing you is from Press Information Bureau dated 5th February 2019. It covers the years from 2014 to 2018 and gives the number of terrorist incidents, the number of civilians killed, the number of security force personnel killed, and number of terrorists killed. So if you see from 2014, the incidents were more than 200. They started to increase. In 2016, they came to 322, and in 2018 there were 614 terrorist incidents. The number of terrorist kills also gradually increased. The number of security personnel who were killed went on increasing. So were the number of civilians who were killed. And yet, this government kept saying that everything is normal in Kashmir. Unfortunately, no such data is available after 2018. If you go to Wikipedia and look at the terrorist incidents in J&K from 2014 onward, there's a big table which gives some data of the major incidents which happened during this period. I have taken the incidents in which more than 10 people were killed from 2014 to 2025, and you can see the graph over here. In 2014, 39 casualties were there. They peaked in 2019, that is after abrogation of article 370 to 51. Then there was a decline in terrorism for the last 3 4 years, but again after 2023 terrorism has started to resurface in the valley. From 2014 onwards, there have been several defense ministers: Arun Jaitley, Nirmala Sitaraman, Rajnath Singh. There have been fewer home ministers in the Modi government, only two. The first one was Rajnath Singh, who was there in the first term, and from the second term of Mr. Modi, Amit Shah has been continuously handling the Ministry of Home Affairs. So today, when Pahalgam happens, who are the people who were at the helm of affairs, who are supposed to be responsible? According to me, the buck stops at these two people: Amit Shah, our Home Minister, and the Lieutenant Governor of Jammu and Kashmir, Mr. Manoj Sinha. Let's first start with Mr. Manoj Sinha, the Lieutenant Governor of Jammu and Kashmir. I've tried to get some data of what Mr. Manoj Sinha had been doing in the past month or so. For this, I take you to the website of the Raj Bhavan of Jammu and Kashmir. If you scroll down, then you get a tab called Latest News, and there are some description of the meetings that the Lieutenant Governor has been having. The last official meeting, which is listed in this website, which Mr. Manoj Sinha had conducted, was on March 6th, which dealt with Mata Vaishnav Devi Shrine Board. Now, what is interesting to note is that just one day before, that is on March 5th, 2025, the LG had chaired a meeting of the Sri Amarnath Shrine Board. Now, if I just scroll down, you'll see who all attended this meeting. The meeting was attended by Swami Avdeshanand Giri Ji Maharaj, DC Rana, and the names of some other officers. And what did they discuss? Several things were discussed, but I'll draw your attention to this paragraph: disaster preparedness and mitigation measures, adequate provisioning of helicopter services, medical care facilities, weather forecasting, infrastructure and system, security and surveillance. This was also discussed in this meeting. And the yatra is supposed to start on 3rd of July this year. So the meeting was to review the preparedness of the administration for this yatra. And there were so many other people who attended. Atal Dallu, Chief Secretary; Sri Shalin Kabra, Additional Chief Secretary. And then we have Nalin Prabhat, Director General of Police. Then the Divisional Commissioner of Jammu and Anantnag, and all the senior guys had attended this meeting either in person or through the virtual mode. I would really love to see the minutes of this meeting and the follow up actions taken against each of those minutes, especially in the security and surveillance aspect of the Amarnath Yatra. And I'm really not sure in what capacity did Swami Avdeshanand Giri attend this meeting. Now, who is he? If you look at Wikipedia, it says Swami Avdeshanand Giri is an Indian Hindu spiritual guru, writer, and philosopher. He is the current Acharya Mahamandaleshwar of Juna Akhada. Juna Akhada is the largest akhada for Naga sadhus in India. Giri has initiated almost 1 million Nag Naga sadhus. His ashram is located in Haridwar. Now, what was this person doing in an official meeting? I really don't know. The other two engagements that I have been able to trace down of Mr. Manoj Sinha is that on 3rd April he addressed the Bharat Shiksha Summit at Vigyan Bhavan in New Delhi, and on April 20th he attended a formal meeting in Lucknow with the UP Governor Anandi Ben Patel. I really don't know what an LG of J&K has to do formally with the Governor of Uttar Pradesh. Many things are said about Manoj Sinha that his heart is always in Uttar Pradesh and he sees himself as the next chief minister of UP. Because in 2017, when Yogi Adityanath was made the chief minister for the first time, it was Manoj Sinha who was thinking that he would become the chief minister. And he has never given up these ambitions, even today, even when he is the LG of an extremely important state of India. I have no record of what Mr. Sinha was doing between April 3rd and April 20th, but one thing for sure is that when the incident happened in Pahalgam on April 22nd and Mr. Amit Shah rushed to Pahalgam, I think on April 23rd, Manoj Sinha accompanied him on that aircraft from Delhi. Have a look at this video. So here I am guessing that Mr. Manoj Sinha was not in Jammu and Kashmir on the day that Pahalgam happened. The other person who was at the helm of affairs is obviously Mr. Amit Shah, our Minister of Home Affairs. Why the buck stops at Amit Shah? Here are some reasons. The CRPF reports to the Union Home Minister of India. The Ministry of Home Affairs is responsible for the superintendence, control, and administration of CRPF. This means that the CRPF is under direct command and supervision of the Home Minister. The overall responsibility for security clearance before the Amarnath Yatra lies with the Srinagar based Indian Army's 15 Corps, also known as the Chinar Corps. They, along with the CRPF and other central police forces and the Jammu and Kashmir police, are the primary forces involved in ensuring the safety and security of the pilgrimage route and the area surrounding the Amarnath cave. The Jammu and Kashmir police also has a very important role to play in maintaining law and order and assuring security arrangements. However, the executive control of J&K police remains with the LG of J&K. He has total executive control over the police and he can also use his discretionary powers. So whatever had to be done in Jammu and Kashmir was between these two guys, the Home Minister Mr. Amit Shah and the Lieutenant Governor Mr. Manoj Sinha. Both of them did not do their jobs. I'm sure if an inquiry is held, these two gentlemen would be held accountable. But to expect an inquiry in the Modi regime, and that too on a person like Amit Shah, is never going to happen. Because, as I said in the beginning of the program, the entire politics of this country has degenerated. Coming from the BJP, it will never happen. And things will continue in the same way. After a few weeks, this all halla gulla will die down and everyone will forget Pahalgam like we have forgotten Uri, we have forgotten Pulwama, we have forgotten Riyasi. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again next week.